Hello, you guys. How are you? Oh, sorry, it took me a second. Hi, Robin. Hi, Single Mama 4. Stark Rottweilers. Hey, Boo Boo Kitty. Hello, Lynn and Pink Dahlia. Vicky. I've seen so many good names in here. Nikki Rex. Johnny. How are you guys? Man, my vision is just like my contacts have been acting up. I can hardly see the chat. Like I can see it, obviously, but not not very clear. Hey, Tie-Dye Woofy, Deb and PA. Hello, Cindy. Hey, Squids. Just want to go through. Hello, Kiko, Mandy, Anita. Oh, how are you guys today? And what are you doing on your Sunday evening? Hey, Jennifer. Oh, thank you, Pink Dahlia. Hey, Broken Justice. Hey, Stephanie. Okay. Hey, Wicked West Paranormal. So today I thought we would just hang out. I missed you guys for one. I traveled yesterday back to West Virginia. So, oh, thank you, Woofy. I traveled yesterday back from West Virginia. And then, of course, I had to, clean a little bit, organize. It's just stressful the next day trying to get everything in order. Hey, small town New York. Melissa, hello. Anyways, so that was 2 days I wasn't live, and I used to only go live a couple of days a week, but I had been trying to do it more often, and I missed you guys. It was like, I don't know. Yeah. You guys really do bring me so much joy and happiness, and yeah. So I thought that we would do tonight, we would watch the interview with Hunter and Allie, the uncut version. I've watched some of this on Amber's channel, and I watched it months ago, but I haven't went back. So I think that it'll be good to refresh our memory. I haven't went back and watched it since it came out. I wonder if I'll have different thoughts now. You know how sometimes you watch something once and then you watch it again and you catch different things and you feel differently about it. So thank you, Mo. Actually, she's pretty sick. Oh, and I hated leaving her, but me and Bentley both have doctor's appointments this week. It's weird because like the first few days, it was only in the head, sinuses, that kind of thing. Today and yesterday, she's been coughing a lot, and it worries me because she has COPD, like I told you guys. So I don't know. I'm hoping that she's getting better. I think hopefully maybe tomorrow she can go and get more steroids. They only gave her a really low dose for 5 days. So I'm hopeful that maybe they can give her something better. Yeah. Absolutely. It's $1 million question. I have a feeling, though, that the people who are in this interview we're going to watch, they know. I really do believe that Hunter and Candace are a huge key to this case. I think Allie knows because she's seen the changes in her son and probably asked a lot of questions since then. I do believe that she knows too. And Grandma, I really think that they hold the key. I still want to keep looking into every option. I'm not saying for sure because my mind changes all the time, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, hopefully our internet will be better now. Thank you, Single Mama, for just because I melt like a chocolate bar in the sun don't mean I have a crush, Kiko Mandy. Hey, Seth. Great grandson is baseball. Each when Allie gets up. Can't wait till you get to that part. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be fun. Yep, I agree. Candace and H know. So we're just going to hang out. I know he was talking about me. Thank you, Johnny. And thank you, Pink Dahlia. We're just going to hang out, watch that, and watch it as long as we can. At 7:30, I know that Cher is going on that channel, No Thanks Investigates, and I really can't wait to watch that. So I definitely want to get off by then. Hey, Andrea. Oh, Chitty Chatty Meg, how are you? You guys are funny. Yeah. So let me see. I'm going to turn that off for a minute. If I get like super close, I can see a lot better. Y'all don't want me that close to the camera. Thank you, Cindy. I'm going to eat some candy while we're watching. Okay. Oh, Seth, you had your first video. That's cool. I have to go check it out. Is it on this channel right here that you're commenting with? Sharon Doug, yes. Sandy, hey girl. Yeah, I'll have to go check it out too, Seth. We'll definitely go check it out. You guys can link it if that's the right channel. It's on this channel. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Definitely have to come check it out. Okay, so let's get to this because it's a long interview. Yeah. I hope my phone will not mess with it. I really want to watch the comments while we go. Mine too, manicure chat party. I was just talking to somebody about the gel nails. I did not get my candy from no. Okay. I actually remember when I first watched this. So Chris McDonough, obviously he has experience in law enforcement. People have their opinions about him either way. I have actually made videos before talking about some of the things that have happened on that channel I didn't so much agree with, but I also find, any law enforcement officer valuable in this kind of situation. They obviously know more than we do about how these things work. So, I have respect for them, regardless. I don't always agree with everything that happens over there, but I will say when I first watched this, I thought that he did a really good job talking to Hunter. I felt like he kind of, hey, Sasha, I felt like he kind of really got down on his level and almost like acted like, I don't know, he made him comfortable. I think that's what I thought then. Now, like I said, that was months ago. So who knows? I could have a totally different, Oh, thank you. I so appreciate that, Stark Rottweilers. Shara is going on the channel No Thanks Investigates. She shared it to her community page. Jody Sue just said her ex last all summer. Oh, Lord. Where did she say that? On her Facebook? Okay. I'm wondering if I can do it like this. There we go. And then like this. Okay, so this is the uncut interview of Allison Leslie, Hunter's great-grandmother, and Hunter in the Summer Wells case. The interview was conducted in an utmost professional manner with on-camera full consent given by all parties involved, including Hunter's mom, and with the understanding that the interview would appear on social media. Considerable effort was made to ensure that this reporting was done in the highest journalistic manner and with the highest degree of sensitivity to the welfare of those involved. I really appreciate that because, like you guys might remember, we recently just had to deal with this heels on the ground stuff. And we were seeing some recording without consent and that kind of thing going on. So I really appreciate when you will never catch me sneaking into someone's house or go into someone's house and sneak no, I would do the same. And I appreciate that he did. Let's get it started. Hopefully you guys, is my phone messing with the mic?
What's your name, your cat?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. All right, I was just testing you. You already told me that.
Let me know if it's messing with the mic real quick before we get started. Oh, you're so welcome, Seth. Will you be there and chat? Yep, I will for sure. I'm definitely going over there. I'm so looking forward to it. I don't know that channel that she's going on, but I have heard people like talk about it in the past with this case, I believe. Okay, good. Awesome.
All right, so we're going to record it. You okay with that?
Thank you, guys.
You okay with that? Grandma? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Very clearly, we're recording.
Great grandma. Hopefully the audio, is it turned on, the audio?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
Oh, I love you. I thought you were talking to me, Big Dahlia.
I kind of want to start from what you remember about that day, and I'll start first.
No, you're not, Johnny.
Over here, Allison, because you, from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, okay, you and Candace have been friends for about a year and a half, maybe?
About a year and a half.
And this is right after you relocated here from New York. Okay, so
No, it's been a few years after we've been here from New York for about 10 years now.
Okay.
10 years. Let's see. I'll be there too in Doug's chat. Awesome. I'm not familiar with the channel, but I've heard chit chat about them. Hopefully it's peaceful. Yeah. Why does I have one of Summer's shoe? They should have interviewed them separately. I guess where he's like underage, but surely the police would have interviewed him by themselves. Regardless, though, well, I don't know. You see it; it's different wherever. Like sometimes you see police interviewing people under 18 and not allowing the parents, and then some places they do. So I don't know.
In that time, help me understand what the dynamics of that relationship between you guys.
Sherry. My mother started the friendship. She had that.
I didn't remember that. That's pretty interesting. Let me say really quick, I'm the best, she said. Sunday nights always have the best YouTube lives for some reason. Small town. Hey, Crystal, thank you. Yeah, let's just keep the rumors down with other, let's just try to keep the rumors down. Just because, just to keep trouble down. Just when it involves like other YouTubers and stuff, I don't like to bring that into my chat or my channel. The only time that I'll discuss other YouTubers and what they're doing is when they do insert themselves directly with a case that I'm covering. And, I have some kind of thought about it. And sometimes I have thoughts I just can't keep in my mouth. You know what I mean? I have to say.
Candace and the kids and her mom down here at the Santa train.
And you have a good Irish name.
Thank you.
I'm McDonough, so Cladow ring.
They
I used to wear one of those, a Cladow ring. It's like it's a little heart with hands on it. It's an Irish tradition, and if you're single, you wear it one way, and if you're taken, you flip it up, or you flip it upside down or whatever.
Candace down at the Santa train.
Okay.
And then she slowly introduced Candace to us and her mother.
Okay. So that your introduction to Candace was through your mom.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
And what was your first impression? You're next. I see you're begging to jump in here, Allison. I love it already.
Leslie.
Leslie, I was just testing her. Okay. He passed you. So, what was that? What was your first impression?
See, that's what I mean. He does do a good job at making them feel comfortable. Oh, you did? Yes, I am. Actually, right before we started, I was coughing, and I hadn't really coughed at all for a few weeks. But I'm always sniffly. I think it's from smoking. Concentrate on the video, guys. It stands out. Is it right here?
Someone that was looking for a friendship. Nice,
Yep. A good person.
Yeah.
Just out looking for a friend. Okay. And over time, how did that friendship evolve?
We got close. She was like a sister to me. And those kids.
Oh, Jilly Bean, I actually wasn't talking about your comment anyways, but I do know, yeah, it's okay. No worries. There were a few little rumors going around. So yeah. Your comment didn't actually even name the channel. So yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. No worries.
Meant the world to me. Little Summer still does. Even the boys. It just kills me that she's gone. And, you know,
Candace was dirty, unwashed, and she did let her kids run all over and didn't make them mind.
Said Candace was dirty, unwashed. I could understand what she said there, but then she said she'd let the kids run all over, didn't make them mind, which we kind of seen that in the church video.
And did that strike you?
Yes, and I did not like her.
Okay. And you're a great grandma, so you have that sense on whether you can tell, right? I mean, knowing, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So when were the highs and when were the lows?
we did. She had went to Utah, well, Wisconsin, over the summertime. She came back just before school started for the kids. And we did family things with my kids and her kids.
Right. And your mom?
Walks and hikes. No, my mom had a falling out with her.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And over time, it's just started falling apart.
Over time, things are
How
falling
much
apart.
how much time do you think it took?
A couple months for me to realize
And what did you realize?
she was using me.
Okay. Describe that for me.
Let's see, I put food in her house to feed her kids and her and her mom. I've had money come up missing, which I never told anyone.
That's the name of the game. When you're hanging around people who use drugs, party, that kind of thing, you better just count on it. You're going to be robbed. You're going to, all kinds of bad shit's going to happen. That is the way it is.
Okay.
And it's pretty obvious where it went because there's only 3 adults in the house at the time. The rest were kids. Kids can't go down in the store because there's not one that's near. Where to go?
And where did you think the money was going?
I don't know.
What's your gut?
Probably drugs.
Okay. What kind of drugs?
Well, she came out and told me she was a recovering meth addict.
Okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't strike me as having the characteristics of somebody who is obviously under the influence of meth all the time. Sorry? Booze. She drink a lot.
Yeah. So I agree with that. He's saying, like, I guess he means, she doesn't have a lot of places on her skin, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's not doing that kind of stuff every now and then. But I think that we've seen, like Grandma said, booze.
Oh yeah, every night at 5:30.
I'm not saying she didn't.
Every night at 5:30. Remember that. Every night at 5:30. And what time did Summer go missing? Police were pulling in there at 7-Eleven based on that call. But Dawn said that at 6:30 is when they called police. I'd be interested to have the exact times of when the calls were made and who made them. I'd love to hear the calls.
Do meth. Don't misunderstand me, right? I mean, I don't
She never
know.
did it for me. She always smoked weed.
Okay. Yeah. Who doesn't smoke weed today, though, right?
Right. You're right, Chris McDonough.
Me.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I'm okay. So we got 4 at the table here. Okay.
And
Okay,
she drinks every night.
At least Leslie said.
Exactly, Sandy. Stole your husband's cell phone and helped us look for it. Cher actually shared a really interesting meme that Candace had shared before, and I had seen this when I've looked through her Facebook, but it said, don't forget, I'm the kind of person that will like kill you and then or bury you or whatever, and then help them look for your body. And I was like, ugh, weird.
She has a nice sized bottle of R&R.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, a nice sized jar.
Yeah, was she intoxicated at that time? Well, that's, I mean, every day at 5:30, and usually like someone who drinks every day at the same time. I have a few people in my family who work, but every day 5 o'clock they have a drink, and it's every day, even on the weekend. 5 o'clock they have a drink. So it's just interesting to think, and I've always wondered, is it possible that something happened and mom was, doing something else and didn't notice for too long or whatever?
How about a lot of times in this area, I know.
Oh, thank you, Seth. I so appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you guys for going and supporting him and going and checking it out. I saw Vicky said after my live, and I'm going to go over after my live too. So I really appreciate that. I love seeing you guys support each other. That's what it's all about. When you, like, for me anyways, I love to help support other people, and I think that that's what we should be doing, like building each other up. It just so happens to be facing right into the camera. That's funny. Oh my God. Oh yes, I can't wait to hear what you pick out.
There's a big meth problem. What other kind of drugs are on the streets up here?
Weed is not legal in Tennessee, but the Delta 8 is.
How are pills doing up here?
Yeah.
And what kind of pills?
Oh no, I don't really hear about the pills. I hear about the meth.
Leslie?
Well, you hear pain pills,
Opioids? Like oxy?
that pain patch. They said on the news the other day.
Fentanyl patch. I'm surprised that pills are not more common there, because I know where I'm at in southern West Virginia, about 2.5 hours from where they are. Pills, at least they were. Now I don't know. I think that they say like heroin and meth has flooded the streets here, but pills used to be awful here. I mean, everywhere. This whole town was addicted to pills. It doesn't matter. It wasn't just, in places where you usually find drugs. This was all the way from, one end of society, whether it be on the, in the trailer parks and low income apartments, all the way up into the mansions and the neighborhood, the gated communities. And I mean, it just awful.
That it's running rapid here.
Fentanyl.
Yeah, the fentanyl patches.
Yeah. Well, here in West Virginia, right? I mean, there's a town in West Virginia. I think it's Morgantown.
Morgantown.
And they had like 22 people OD on fentanyl in a single day.
No, it was Huntington, West Virginia. Morgantown is where WVU is. Huntington is where Marshall University is. And yes, they had it was crazy. You can look it up. The whole city went, because there is only so many emergency response people, but there was a bad batch of heroin that went out and overdoses everywhere. Really crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. So at some point, 3 or 4 months into it, correct me if I'm wrong,
I don't know, Kiko.
Your relationship kind of dissolved.
Yep, Raven.
But it maintained.
Longer than
It
that.
was longer than that.
It was the start of the second year.
What is the brand of that blue and white table behind them? I don't see a brand on it.
Yeah. It was about something.
Oh my God, you reminded me, Vicky. I was supposed to order pizza, but Billy's asleep anyways. But yeah.
It was about the end of August, early September.
Okay.
And then I really cut ties at the end of September, early October.
In that time, how was she treating the children?
She'd smack them and beat them.
Describe that.
Well, let's see. One time her son wanted a drink. She said no. He threw a fit on the floor, so she went over and wailed his ass.
Is that normal? Would you describe that as a mom, from your mom's position? Would that be out of the norm, or even that raised your eyebrows?
It raised my eyebrows. Like, I don't beat my kids.
Okay. Did you say anything to her?
Okay, you guys, I had to walk out of the room, so I'm going to rewind it like 20 seconds because I do want to hear this part. I had gotten money out to order pizza, and now I don't know where I set it. I was like rushing around to do my live, and don't know what I did with it. Well,
Drink. She said no. He threw a fit on the floor, so she went over and wailed his ass.
Is that normal? Would you describe that as a mom, from your mom's position? Would that be out of the norm, or even that raised your eyebrows?
It raised my eyebrows. Like, I don't beat my kids.
Okay. Did you say anything to her?
I said, what'd you do?
Ask her who unplugged the freezer.
Not me.
What hose unplugged? Now we can't have pizza snacks.
Well, plug it back in.
I did.
I still missed it. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm looking for that money. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I'm just gonna
But in
play it.
between this, you should ask Leslie. Because Leslie was there before all this.
So you've known Candace longer?
No.
Oh,
No, I met Candace on her birthday. See, me and her worked together.
okay.
So I came over for her birthday party. And they had a swimming pool up out back. It's a little swimming pool. And her kids and Candace's kids was playing in the pool. And some of the kids had got out and was eating a snack while we was cooking hamburgers and stuff. And two of her boys was in the pool and they was horse playing. And this really, what she done really got to me.
Okay.
I mean, they're kids. They're going to play in the pool.
Right.
They're going to get rough. You know, they're boys.
Right.
And because they got rough, we're
Uh-oh, I'm nervous sitting here listening, like waiting to see where this is going.
playing in the pool. She made them get out. And back here behind the house, there's a driveway. And she made the two boys get out of the pool, wet, and lay down, stomach down, on blacktop.
Oh my God.
It was hot. Really hot.
That left an impression with you.
It left an impression so bad. I looked at her and Allison's mom, Sherry. I said, I do not like this bitch. Straight up.
Oh my God. That's just straight up cruel. But I thought she didn't discipline him.
And I told Allison, I said, this swimming pool is going down. I said, those kids did not deserve that. I walked out, picked the swimming pool up, and dumped it. Turned around and walked back in the house. I did not want to be around her the rest of the evening. I didn't want, because if I would have been, honestly, I would have went to jail.
Without Borders. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what I would have done. Yeah, why didn't she report it? I wonder if he's going to ask her that. I do have trouble believing some of this lady, to be honest. And then Peace and Happiness says, exactly, I'm sorry, but I don't trust this Leslie.
Right.
And you want to ask me how I felt about that? That is abuse. Those children could have got seriously burnt.
Yeah, they could.
Right. No, I agree. I agree that if that ground is just unbelievably hot.
And with them being wet,
Right. Yeah, it's just like oil and water and grease. It just
and
fries
it
them
just-
up.
Oh,
How did she react?
I don't know. Do you guys think she seems like truthful when she's saying that? To me, she kind of does seem pretty passionate about it. But then again, I don't know. Sometimes people can just be really good liars and manipulators.
she just laughed.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
Her and her mom both just laughed.
But Leslie is a mandated reporter. She's a nurse, right? Ooh. You can fry an egg on summer payment. Yeah, that's true. She won her spotlight and then saved the children. It's Leslie Hill. Oh, okay. I'm a retired teacher, yet I'm mandated. I think lies, Allie. Ooh, interesting.
Well, that certainly has left an impression on you, Leslie.
Yes, it does. I don't like her. I have nothing for her.
Right.
Wow. I wonder if he believed her. I kind of believed her. That's why I'm shocked to hear you guys say that, because she seemed so
And I told that one right there when we was at work.
Right.
Every day she was off work. She was at Walmart spending money for them.
Okay.
Every day.
For the children. I know what you mean by for them, for the children. Am I right?
Who was?
Me helping the kids
If it
move
wasn't for me,
forward.
those kids, all they would eat is dollar pizzas.
If it wasn't for me.
How do they have the cars that they drive? That kind of stuff.
It was 68 to 72 on the 15th, by the way. See, she wasn't talking about on the 15th, though. She was talking about one day that they were all swimming with the boys and stuff. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. That's sweet. She does sound believable, but after Candace's prank call, I don't trust anyone's emotions in this case. Yeah, true. Does Allie even have a car? Is it me, or does it seem like the lady smoking is trying to control the interview by looking at the others? I think I thought that before. I believe her. Why would she make that up? Ooh, let's keep going.
The ones that are on the property, see, I only knew that at first, when I first met them, I only knew that Candace had a green Suburban. Donnie had a black truck, which Candace had sold when she came back from her trip from Wisconsin. She sold her husband's truck because he took his white truck with him to Utah.
Okay.
And there's other trucks on the property too that
Okay.
were not sold yet. There was a blue one that used to sit as you came out her front door. It used to sit right there in the yard,
Okay.
next to the tree where the swing was.
Come on now. Sometimes I feel like
Okay.
That's been moved over by the mother's trailer.
Since the incident?
Get it right, the mother's camper.
Well, the mother's camper, I call it trailer. But, from what I've seen in the pictures, that's been moved over by the camper.
But it didn't have any wheels.
It didn't have no wheels, no insides. It didn't even have an engine.
Allie knows something. She said she loves Summer so much. Why not tell the truth? Get Meat Lovers Pizza. I love extra pepperoni. Alex, I started watching late. I'm wondering why let Hunter go with Candace if she was like that. Yeah. I knew what you were asking that for, Peace and Happiness. I'm not sure if she does or not. That's the only reason I didn't answer.
So let's talk about the day.
It was filthy.
Yes.
Oh, you tell her that. You tell her
The
that.
house was
Allie, Ayla.
I didn't go up there because I didn't like her.
Allie is more truthful. She is protecting her son, which now makes her an accessory. Okay. I do love watching, even though I think Candace is innocent, and any off behavior for her and H is probably due to inappropriate behavior between them. Well, her, he is a child. Oh, hey, JH, I remember you from the comments. It's so cool. See, okay, I always thought, sorry, you guys. I always thought if Allie was lying, the reason why is she's wanting to get Hunter like distance from the situation. From that day, Hunter was home, and like when Hunter got dropped off, Summer was fine, you know.
I always say here.
What's your impression of Dawn?
Yeah.
Yep.
He
You're
seemed
right.
like an outgoing guy at first. You know, he has his problems.
Like we all do, right?
He loved Summer to death.
Yeah.
That was his pride and joy.
Okay. Don loved Summer to death. That was his pride and joy, which we've seen that, but then why didn't she get off her butt to see Summer in the truck before they left? Maybe H's mom should get a child neglect charge for allowing him to be around someone who could potentially harm him. Take them all down till they talk. I have no patience for any of these people. We're with a few who are wondering if there's a connection between Leslie Hill and Ben Hill. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I'm going to take a screenshot. Because I don't have my notebook with me from where we were traveling. I do have one in my purse right here, though.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Dawn loves Summer to death. Nice choice of words there. Yeah. Ooh. Good catch. I've always wondered, like, is it completely innocent? I don't know. I don't know what to think there.
Is he still around? There's a rumor that he's kind of evaporated. Is that true? If you know.
The last time I knew he was around.
Okay. And of course, you know how things are. You know, people don't know unless they're here, right?
He's been acting a little
They're making me want a daggone cigarette.
loony on Facebook lately.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And on the his interviews on TV.
Right.
Like, first he started saying stuff about God and
I
how he
don't
wanted
believe those ladies.
the people that stole his daughter punished by cruel means. And then he went to saying something about Jezebel. And now everyone has to answer to the prophet. Like,
That's true. He was saying that stuff. And then he said that whoever did it should not go to jail, which was interesting, right? When Don said that. Are the parents even being investigated at all? Asking for a friend. Well, I mean, they've said that no one has been ruled out. Everyone's a suspect. There is no sign of abduction, but they haven't ruled it out. So to me, that says we're choosing our words very carefully. We are still looking at the parents. That's why no one has been ruled out. That'd be the first to be ruled out, right? And then no sign of abduction. To me, I think they chose the way they worded that really carefully.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he has really hurt this family.
by throwing me and my son under the bus. Oh.
Well, you know, people do different things. Penny, for your thoughts, Leslie. Where are you at?
Okay. I do have to say, I really do like the way that he conducted this interview. I think that he really made them feel like I'm one of you guys. I'm, because he could have very easily made them uncomfortable without even trying.
Honestly,
And
I think Candace done something to you. Because Candace,
there's no sound of foul play either. But did they say that on their last one? I feel like their last one didn't mention that. They mentioned that it was possible. But maybe I'm wrong. Hey, Summer. I'm having another type of smoke now than a real smoke. Well, I just had, let me show you guys. Hold on. Remove that for just a second. I have a cat in my lap, but I just had a medicated Nerds rope. So, but not all of it because it's got a lot of it in there, but a little bit. So, yeah, I'm excited. Let's see. Put that back. And then I'm going to turn my camera back off. This cat, he loves me. I don't know. He's always wanting to be in my lap.
Was jealous of that little baby.
Why though? Why would
Because that baby was getting Donnie's attention.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's what she
So,
said.
you know, people do different things. Penny, for your thoughts.
Wait, what did Leslie just say? So I rewound it so we can hear. They did no sign of abduction, no sign of foul play. It's likely she wandered off. Okay, I believe you. I will check it out though. I wanted to get like an idea that I had was getting all of I got them when I got home yesterday, Pink Dahlia last night. I want to get all the police statements together from start to finish and kind of look at how that's changed or evolved over time. They haven't put out a lot though, but
Leslie, where you at?
Honestly, I think Candace done something to her. Because Candace was jealous of that little baby.
Why though? Why would
Because that baby was getting Donnie's attention.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Foul play was put in December. What did they say in that one? Did they say it was possible? So there's an Allie and a Leslie. Yep. Yes, Seth, I remember those. I still get them now, but they don't have the red at the end anymore. Can you find them? I can find them right at this little store down from my house. I'm a local sheriff, and Sheriff Lawson did say foul play is possible. Well, was that in a written article or was that a video? We will find it if you guys want me to look it up so we can be sure. But I am going to put together a video of the police statements over time from start to finish and how they've changed, because they have changed. A lot of things have changed. Matter of fact, there's a point when they said the last time Summer was seen was outside of her house that day. Then, the last time she was seen was by her mom and brothers when she came in right before she went downstairs. But it changes. It's changed a little bit. I got what by me? Woofy. A lot of Dons and Andrews. It was like he's seeing through Leslie. Foul play still on the table, they said. I can't find the fake cigs. I pretended to smoke because I wanted to be like my dad because he smoked. If you want me to get you some, I'll grab some from the store and mail them to you. Possibly foul play. I don't know. We got to find that now. Let's watch this for just a couple more minutes, and before I go, we're going to look that up.
So it's a pull between dad or the child.
See, and a little
Is that right? Is that
A
what
lot
you're
of
saying?
people have
and a
that
little dark
theory.
secret that no one knows. Candace's mom told me this one. When they found out that they were pregnant with Summer, Candace's mom was supposed to adopt Summer
Because she was a girl.
because she was a girl.
Oh,
They wanted
interesting.
She wanted boys.
I wonder if that's where because you hear this a lot now, but where did it start?
But Donnie,
Wanted a girl.
yeah.
And he got his girl. So let's.
Honestly, I don't feel that Donnie has anything to do with it.
Oh, I guess Leslie knows all about what happened.
I may be wrong.
Was he at work that
She
day?
does have pretty fingernails.
Do you know?
We don't know for sure.
Okay. Does anybody know for sure? Who would I talk?
Yeah, Hunter. Look at Allie, the way she looks when he says, "Does anybody know for sure?" You guys, look at the look on her face. She quickly glances over at her with like out of the top of her eyes. Just look.
Do you know for
We
sure?
don't know for sure.
Okay. Does anybody know for sure?
Here.
Who would I talk to that
Did you
would
see
know
that?
that?
Probably the TV.
Tell me you guys saw that. That was weird. Does anybody? Oh,
Was he at work that day? Do you know?
We don't know for
maybe
sure.
it's not.
Okay. Does anybody know for sure? Who would I talk to that would know that?
Probably.
Yes. She blinked weird at her. Yes. That was weird. Huh. I never saw this Leslie person. Ow. Meanie? I'd like to know what press conference. Hey, we're going to look for it, JH, in just a minute. I promise. JH is an awesome viewer of mine who does not agree with me, but still. And hey, that's okay. We don't need to agree. We can sit here and challenge each other's theory all day long. That's fun, you know.
The TBI.
Yeah, I don't want to go to TBI right now. They're doing their own thing, and I don't want to get involved in that piece of it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't want to jeopardize any type of information they may have, or that kind of stuff.
When she would have summer,
I missed totally what he said, but let's see.
even here, and if I was here, I would keep my distance. Because I didn't like the way she done her kids. And everybody's like, call DCS, call DCS.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Yes, DCS has been called so many times on this woman, it's not even funny. So what the Facebook people don't realize, there has been people try to step in.
No.
She avoids them.
Sure.
Ooh.
Like
Sure.
the plague.
Okay. Okay.
She would see them pull in her driveway, she would lock.
Interesting. So she didn't even try because supposedly so many people have called on her and she avoids them. JH, okay. I believe you, but I am going to look so we know for sure what they said word for word. Pink Dahlia. Muffin top for sure. Hot herbal tea. I need some. And I have some really good honey too.
Lock the door and not let them in.
So they're
I mean, what are
And
we
they would make
supposed to do?
appointments with them
right. I get it.
to come back and do their house check and, the pee test, and they would avoid them.
They would avoid them. I mean, okay, you don't have to talk to CPS. If they come to your house, you are not required to talk to them. The only thing is, if you don't, then they're going to be wondering why, and then stop it. I'm going to have to get this cat out of here. He's being crazy. Then, then they may go to a judge and get some kind of order or something like that. But you are not legally, you don't have to cooperate with them.
So I have a question for you.
Until
That
a judge
day,
says you do.
walk me through.
And nothing is evident at the minute. Not abduction, not foul play. Basically, they don't have any idea. Leslie knows a lot about Candace, huh? CM does watch them, so he is very aware. But abduction usually is easier to find evidence. He loves me, but he's being wild, and he don't realize he hurts me a little bit. Those kids were felled by everyone, absolutely.
What you remember.
I remember her showing up that morning.
And what time was that?
About 10, between 10 and 10:30.
All right.
She asked if Hunter could go fishing with her in summer because her mother was in the emergency room
Fishing. Yet there was no fishing.
because of her knee.
Okay.
Because I guess a couple weeks back, they took her a trip to Gatlinburg and the boys were kicking the grandmother in the knee.
Gatlinburg.
Oh my.
Interesting, because Donna, the psychic's reading.
She didn't have the boys with them that day.
She didn't have any of the boys.
So it was just Summer and Candace
And then
And Hunter.
and Grandma.
Yep.
Was Grandma in the truck as well, or in the vehicle?
not when they first picked Hunter up, no.
Okay. So she comes
She was
over.
at the hospital.
Okay. So she comes over. What vehicle is she driving?
She was driving her mom's Silverado.
Okay, that's what I remember you saying. That's why I said truck. Okay, so she pulls up, and does she stop where? Right about,
Here.
right out front.
Between the pole in my mailbox
Okay.
to pick Hunter up.
All right.
Came in, she goes, can Hunter go fishing with me for a little while? I said, sure.
Did she text you before?
Oh,
She just showed up.
Hey,
How did
Mr.
that strike
Positive.
you?
She was always trying to show up and talk to me. She was the first when me.
Don't you think that's weird that she wants to take your teenage son fishing with her and her 5-year-old? Is that not weird to you? Why? Why does she want to hang out with him? Unless they're doing some kind of DRUG deal or they have an inappropriate relationship. There is really no other answer.
And her stopped talking. She was stopping my
As a mother, I don't know.
mom's, talking to the kids, talking to my mom, unexpectedly, you know. And I didn't think anything of it at that time. I'm like, okay, yeah, Hunter can go fishing. He loves Summer to death. That's like his little sister.
They're buds.
Yep.
So Summer is like his little sister.
She's like a daughter to me.
Yeah, Allie's friend, and really, she's not part really. Even there's so many more people who are more relevant.
And I didn't hear from him for a while. She dropped Hunter off between 2 and 2:30, right where your truck is.
Okay.
But her front end was facing the telephone pole.
So she's going this direction.
Yes.
Okay.
When she dropped Hunter off, it was her mom, Hunter, and Summer. And Summer was leaning against 2 gallons of milk.
Okay.
I said, oh, look at her.
Here we go.
I asked her how Summer was, and she was sleeping.
What side of the back seat was she at? Do you remember?
Hunter was on the driver's side, and Summer was right there in the middle.
Okay, so it made sense if she's pulling this way that Hunter's going to get out
Yes.
on this side. Okay, it makes sense. Okay. And so she's on the other side or in the middle.
She's in the middle.
Okay.
Against the milk.
Let me see what you guys say here. She's irrelevant. Perfect. Chris' face is funny. Oh, hey, Maxie. I saw that you're doing. You did a Delphi reading. I stopped in for a second, but I have to go back and watch it. I'm so excited to see what you got though, because I've been getting into that case myself. This freaking cat! Stop! You're getting kicked out of here, cat. Chip from Mystery Angels showed a case like Summer's last night, and the child was rescued from under the basement staircase, and CPS missed her 28 times. Wow. I've heard of that girl, actually, that was in the staircase. But she was kidnapped by her parents, right? Her biological parents. I think she was going to be taken by CPS and then have a hard time focusing when she talks. Yeah, me too. It's hard to follow what she's saying. Ooh, the Harmony result video tonight. Oh, that'll be good. It's crazy, but you have that that new case that we just heard about. The baby was found, Serenity, then Harmony, then Oakley Carlson. All these babies that have been missing for Woofy and I were just on the phone talking about this, that have been missing for over a year before they're even discovered to be missing. And I think it's because kids have been out of school. So teachers who usually would notice things and report things haven't been able to. Sad. Non-custodial parents. Okay.
Gallons of milk.
Yep, against the 2 gallons of milk.
Okay.
Let's see.
I said, oh, look at her. I said, isn't she hot? Like, I said, I wish I could wake her up and, give her a hug. No, you can't. And the windows were up.
What did Hunter say? Because he was sitting next to her.
Hunter said she was alive,
Okay.
that they were watching TikTok videos.
Oh, interesting.
When they went into the store, they
Yep,
were.
because Hunter has a timeline of where they went.
Oh, hey, Kimmy Jean. Thank you. Inappropriate relationship, in my opinion. Yeah, really weird. Hunter said she was alive. Let me ask you guys, how many, if you think that Summer made it home that day, put a 1 in the chat if she made it home alive that day from swimming. If you don't, put a 2. Hey, True Crime and Coffee. Ooh, welcome, Poison Ivy. Thank you. I don't believe, Allie. You do think so. Halfway. Ooh. 1, 1, 1, 2. Yep, Seth, absolutely. And my mouth gets me in trouble. I don't think she did. 2. Ooh, there's quite a few 2s. 2. It's that gap though. I know, yeah. I believe it happened around the 12th. Ooh, 3. I don't know. Hey, Poison Ivy. I'm torn, but I lean towards 1. My mind changes daily. I don't even know if it happened on that day. Actually, Cher and Amber have both like tossed around that idea with me a little bit. I tend to believe that it did happen that day, but I'm open for anything. Maybe someone was dropped off with H and Allie before Candace went home. I believe someone was taken that day. I'm going to look up her nursing license. Okay. Ooh, let us know. TBI has to have information that she made at home to have searched the same area so extensively, almost 4 months later or so. I don't think she got out of the car at all. Ooh, 2. Okay.
Oh, what they did. And they had stopped at the store before and they dropped Hunter off. That's where the 2 gallons of milk came from.
Okay.
And the groceries.
Okay.
And the groceries. Now, this is the interesting part, right? So, at one point, Candace says that she was only in the store for like 5 minutes just getting the milk and like a couple things, right? But then at another point, we're told that she needed help to unload the groceries. So I am curious about that because that's when Hunter and Summer were watching the TikTok videos together. I want to know how long they were in the store. I wonder if there's cameras at the grocery store. Welcome, JH. Thank you. Thank you so much. That phone call is important regarding what H said. He was with his girlfriend when Candy's call said Summer had gone missing. So she's trying to remember the script. We've all speculated until we were blue in the face. Time to talk about what we actually know, not speculate. Well, see, my channel is where I'm going to speculate. Now, we're going to let you know when it is speculation and what we know for sure as a fact. But we're going to discuss all the possibilities because we're kind of doing our own little, like, the way I look at it, like an investigation ourselves, not really like the same as the police do. We obviously don't have any of the tools they have. This is just, for us to see what we can find ourselves, what we can verify ourselves, what we can look into, all the different angles that this could go, because this could really be many different things. That's why I haven't just focused on the parents. I've tried to focus on everybody, and I'm not done with that. Rana, I don't know. I guess it, like, for me, the way now this is not like my main theory, but I don't even know. I have so many different theories that I think could be possible. But if an accident were to happen and she would have been intoxicated or under the influence, then maybe one wouldn't call for help because they would be fearful of neglect charges and losing their other children and that kind of thing. Now, I don't know that's not even, like I said, my main theory that I go to. It's just a possibility. I think it could be possible. Thank you, peace and happiness. 8/31/18. It expired. Ooh. Huh. We're going by what we see in these videos. Can you guys imagine if we did have the tools that police have? I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah, if you don't consider all possibilities, it is a disservice to these children. And a lot of times, people online sleuths or podcasts or YouTube channels have helped solve crimes. Just wanted attention. Absolutely, Seth. Mm-hmm. Good, Andrea. Just so much confusion with timing. I know. The timeline is just so screwed up. Even police, even Don says in that phone call with Molly Golightly, and I've played it on this channel, he says that the police had a problem with her timeline and that she forgot she did laundry and lunch that day. I want to know when, because you claim that you guys got home, unloaded groceries, fixed mom's knee, and then Summer was missing. So when did the laundry and lunch happen?
And you know, I'm not trying to interrupt your timeline of that day, but I want to suggest they need to go to the Walmart on Fort Henry.
Okay.
And have them look back at the cameras because...
Oh, it's Westbourne Drive. She can't go to Fort Henry.
Because she got escorted out for the way she was yelling at those kids.
Oh.
Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah.
That day?
No.
Yeah, grandma's face.
Okay.
She had gotten arrested. Well, cited on Walmart on Fort Henry Drive property.
Okay.
Her and my mom went to Walmart, and they had the kids with them.
Her and her mom went into Walmart and had the kids with them. Let's see. Planted flowers, too. We have to remember Summer had not eaten. Right. Yeah, only a slushie, unless there was some kind of like snack that we didn't hear about. So what I'm thinking too, driving, maybe one of them crashed, called the other one to come get Summer and came up with this story. Maybe, Johnny. I just don't believe Summer went missing that day. I get it, but it is interesting how still this far into a missing person case, everybody has wildly different set of facts with so much misinformation. So much misinformation. I agree. I don't like it either. She's thinking about what to say here. All right, let's see. Look here. Every time I see that, and then I look at her face, and sorry.
And she wanted them to help her fix a cell phone that she had bought from there. They told her they couldn't do it. Well, I guess she got really mad and upset, and she said...
She went down the toilet.
Well, first, before she went down 12, she said something about blowing this place up.
No.
And we've heard about this other... I don't even know where that was released, but recently this story kind of came to light again.
Yeah.
So they got security.
Tactical error, right?
So they got security. Security called 911.
Sure.
They let her go their own way in the store. They found them in the toy aisle. Brought them up front to the security room. And she was arrested, but she wasn't put in handcuffs or taken down to central office for booking.
Because of COVID.
Because of COVID. She was released on a ticket.
Got it. OR.
And
Own
she's banned.
reconnaissance.
Yep.
I guess she's banned from that level.
Your own recognizance.
So let's go back to the truck
Oh
share.
my God almighty.
Summer's on the other side with the milk. Hunter gets out. You ask Hunter, or you talk to Candace about wanting to talk to Summer. What happened?
I don't believe that. Why? Why would you?
She said no. I wasn't allowed to wake her up.
I
Okay.
wasn't allowed to wake her up. Why would you want to, though? That does no.
So she's sleeping?
To me, she appeared sleeping.
Okay. Did it look like to you she was sleeping?
At the time, yes.
Okay.
But now that I look back on it, I really don't know.
Okay. Fair enough.
And it just kills me.
Thank you to all of my mods. I love you guys so much and so appreciate you. I really, really do. And I so appreciate you guys in the chat too. Poker face. I hope this case is solved, but there are so many cases similar to this. I really believe it is trafficking. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's Grandis, Patty Graham. I don't. To me, it doesn't sound like her. I speculate the parents are innocent, in Summer's disappearance anyway. Think she wandered and was abducted or was targeted. My strongest instincts feel human trafficking. Very possible. And if I've always said, if the parents were not directly the ones that did this, because of using drugs and alcohol, Summer is at a high risk for accidents, for abduction, for all of that stuff, because they're not paying attention, and you guys know what I mean. You think she tried to redirect the conversation? Ooh. Thank you, Marie. I'm not going to stop talking about this case, but also I'm going to talk about other ones too. And I have two other videos I wanted to do like today, really, but I don't know when I'll get those out or if I'll do a stream I'm not sure what I'll do, but there are so many other cases. But the way I see it is, Summer is kind of bringing attention to these other cases, because some people may find my channel because of Summer, but maybe they'll watch a video about another case too, or, and I try to find the right balance. I know, Vicky. I would never want you to wake Bentley up so I could say hi. I know. Candace knows about her sister. Ooh. Maybe. He keeps bringing him back to conversation.
Because, now that I look back on it, it's like, was she really alive? Was she sleeping?
What's your gut as a mom? I mean, with Hunter coming in and saying, Mom, we were watching TikTok videos. I mean, for her to hurt her between the TikTok video stuff
in here, yeah,
and home here.
Come on now.
With Hunter in the car, that would have been kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, I believe she was alive here.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, where would you put her being alive?
10.
And where would Hunter put her?
Out of 10.
Okay.
Because he sat here and he said...
Then why does Hunter have such severe behavioral changes since this day? Is it just simply because he was with her and then all of the media attention and social media attention, which it's gotten a lot more attention on social media. The news has covered it some. We know Brian Anton went, and the local news has covered the case, but it's really not gotten the amount of attention that some cases get, right? Some cases, like remember Gabby Petito was all over every single news organization, the biggest to the smallest. And it's strange because this one has gotten a lot of attention, but not like that.
He said exactly what
yes,
what they were doing.
I agree.
She was giggling, watching TikToks and everything, and he said she fell asleep because she was tired. And that was right before they pulled up. So.
And then what happened?
They left her around 2:30.
How long were they here?
Ooh, interesting.
10 minutes.
Did she get out of the truck? You stayed in the truck?
They had to go right away. They wouldn't.
They were parked out there for about 5 minutes because I was talking to them.
I know, but when you started to ask them, they.
Yeah, I said, well, you want to come up on the porch and,
hang out.
Yeah,
And thank you for the invitation, by the way.
I don't know. Something about that interaction just felt fake to me. Like it was trying to stay with the story.
To come up on your porch, it's very kind.
Because I wanted to hear how the fishing trip went and everything. That's when I found out that they went swimming instead of fishing.
Okay. She told you they went swimming.
Agreed.
Yep. And where'd she tell you they went?
At the Warriors Path at the stables.
Okay. At the stables?
Yep.
Yeah, because so we went down there. And it looks like it goes right to the water. Miss Leslie, you want to say something? Okay. It goes right to.
Yes, Sandy, I know. She literally just said she was questioning if Summer was alive in the truck, but now she says it's a 10 that her being alive. Because if she wasn't, that would mean H was around when it happened. Absolutely. And that is why I think her story has changed too, because now it said that she didn't even try to go out there. She didn't walk out there, didn't try to get to see Summer or whatever. But it's changing. Yeah.
The water, and then there's that path that goes around. Do you know what part of that area they went to? Do maybe Hunter can help me? And what I would like to ask, I don't want to get him on camera. Okay, are you all good with that? Okay, but what I would like is
maybe we can do a second part with Hunter's part, because that I really, really, really want to watch with you guys. That is even more than with her. But it's getting late and it takes a long time.
turn the chair so he's facing that way, so I can sit on the other side of him, because I think he's got a lot of really important information.
Now, don't get me wrong. I've had other suspects too. But I still, with just the timeline, the story hasn't added up. Some of the things that Hunter said that are really alarming. And like I keep saying, I mean, what are the chances of one freak accident happening, you guys? And then what about how many, like it happening twice in one day? I don't know. It just, hey, I got all night. Mystic Firefly. There is a live that I want us to watch. Like I know you guys want to see it, and I really want to see it at 7:30 with Cher and No Thinks Investigates. Yep, it's like Jody Sue heard a scream. Funny, Candace didn't. She didn't mention it in the interview room. Yeah, and I still believe her about that scream. I just do. Because why lie about that? And the kids too. Oh, me too, small town New York. Well, you know what? We can. Because did you know that a YouTuber went to her house and talked to her and filmed it and put it out? And she put her phone in her bag and filmed it. It's a great idea to go over these interviews. I know, since we know some things and our stories don't fit. And it's like we've forgotten some of these things. I agree. I think he's good at what he does too. I think he makes them feel very comfortable and confident to talk to them. Hey, Brittany. Oh, I like your picture. Okay. See, same. I believe the screen part. Oh, yes. I'll tell you, it's on a channel called, it used to be called Life Perplexed. And I bet if you type that in, it will still come up, because she changed the name to like Perplexed Cutie, and it has a bunch of like symbols in it. But we can watch it together too, if you guys want to do that. But neglect and direct involvement are two different things, and confusing the two is damaging the investigation and the likelihood of Summer being found, in my opinion. Yes, I agree. Two totally different things. Yeah. The more you watch, the more you pick up in this interview room. Let's watch another minute or two, and then I'm going to do a search for her name and foul play and see what articles come up and what the exact language is. Do you guys want me to do like a whole timeline of police quotes on the case and see how they've evolved over time?
And it will do two things. And we're going to cut all this, by the way. So don't, do two things. Number one, if he talks about it, okay, it's going to help him, number one. Number two,
Johnny, thank you.
People are throwing him under the bus like left and right, okay? And I'm hoping to alleviate some of that pressure, okay? Now, Miss Candace can be mad at you all day long, and so can Don. Right, exactly. But a 15-year-old boy does not need to be, thrown under the bus with. Now,
Oh no, that one in there,
Yeah.
her kids
yeah,
are just like my kids.
okay. And I'm going to put something on the table, okay, that I understand. Probably we understand probably more than the next person. We lost a son. They deliver?
Yeah,
Cool with that?
Yeah, I'm sure. No matter.
Okay.
When does he start? That's what I'm
And
looking for.
what does she give
She
him?
bought him a twisted tea.
A twisted tea?
Yep.
And where'd she buy that?
And why has she not been in trouble for that? I would like to know that. I'm really honestly curious. Wow, you do what you want. Yeah, plus I've been on here since 5:30. And while Bentley was napping, I don't believe Jody Sue about the scream. You don't. I think they all have their part in this script. Jody Sue said on her live, I asked, could Summer went missing before the 15th? She said Andy saw her the night of the 14th. Ooh. H is 15, I think. I'm not ready for all the yawning. It's on TBS. Oh, awesome. Okay, Jennifer. Is it on, I guess, their website? That's the best question of the day. She should have been charged. Mm-hmm. Jody Sue is involved. Interesting. See, I didn't get that vibe from her. But I do think it's interesting. You guys think so? A 5-year-old's life is their environment of neglect. I'm not convinced, Muffin Top. So I know for me, whenever I was using, because I'm in recovery, if you guys don't know, and I used to be addicted to opiates and benzos. In August, it'll be 6 years since I've had one of either. I've not had any, which is crazy to me. I never thought I would live that long without it. But I know when I was sick, I would yawn a lot. Like if I didn't have the medicine, it would make me yawn a lot and withdraw. I'm hoping as Candace does know more and she's letting on, and now that Dawn's in jail, maybe she will crack under pressure. Oh, yeah, I'm sure she's going through it right now. Yeah, both of her kids did hear it. Even for neglect. I don't know who called, but they said that CPS was like trying to visit them all the time. Hunter's bio father said the yawning was done to distract, and when Hunter did not want to answer. Interesting. Oh, a withdrawal effect of Oxy. Yep, see? Yeah, when she said she was putting her to the side. He's on Adderall, I'm sure. I yawn when the question bores me. Yawn, ruddy nose, watery eyes. Yep. Some kind of accident. Oh, I almost know it. Dawn and Candace do not have the smarts to pull off something like this without ratting on one another. I've seen that theory too about the car. I don't know. Anything is possible. Even like we went through the sex offenders in the area on here. I think there was 14 within 5 miles of their house. I mean, geez, that's crazy to me. We're going to watch Hunter on another day. I just was trying to find where to start. Okay, so now let me look for the foul play quote for us. I'm going to take the screen share off for a minute. Hold on. Okay. Oh, thank you, peace and happiness. Yeah, it's crazy. I never thought I was at the point where I thought I'm just an anxious person. I need Xanax. I'm different. Like, I know some people can get off of it. I'm going to need it the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that. But you know what? My anxiety is a lot better now without being on that kind of stuff, because it makes it better, but it also makes it worse. Yeah. And I never thought I would live a day without it. And I can't believe, I don't know. It's just like, I try to tell people that are still using, like, the freedom that you feel. It's crazy. It's just, I don't know. Thank you guys. Oh, congratulations, Kimmy Jean. That's awesome. Thank you, Muffin Top. I think they were hooking up for pills that day. I've wondered if it's possible that they were friends and hanging out for drugs. I think that it either has to be that or some kind of inappropriate relationship, right? I know, Brittany, it's funny. Every time I hear you talk about that stuff, I think the same thing. I'm like, over worrying about everything, super sensitive. Like, I can feel like, I don't know. I feel like I can feel a sickness coming on in the very beginning, because every little thing I feel it, and then I start worrying if I'm over worrying about stuff. Like, I don't know. Thank you, Mystic Firefly. If I didn't say that, I might have said it before I read Brittany's. I think I did, but I want to make sure and say it. People need to be objective when reading what's being said and not interrupting things to suit a narrative. No evidence of anything. Xanax is like nose spray, makes you need it more. Yes, it does. I mean, my anxiety now, I barely have any, which I don't really see a lot of people in person. I think it's funny. Like, most YouTubers are like hermits, and a lot of people that watch YouTube too. Funny how CPS were going to be called around when Summer went missing. Is this a cover up for something? The freedom is one. Yeah, absolutely, Brittany. I'm new to your channel already. Love the vibe you're speaking. I'm in recovery too. 3 years. Was strictly abusing opiates. Have used Suboxone to get off what was a deadly addiction. That's so awesome. Congratulations, Duchess of Dreams. I'm proud of you. I have fibromyalgia and have to take pain pills. I hate when people abuse them. Yes, that's the thing. See, this is my thing. Even with Xanax, some people really need medication, right? They have, like you, fibromyalgia, or maybe other things that would cause you to need nerve pills and really need them. The thing is, if you can take them as prescribed and it improves your life, then I say go for it. But if you cannot control yourself and you take your whole script in a week, like I used to, then you have to buy them on the street for the rest of the month. And you're sick and the ups and downs, and just, then you don't need to do it. So I think that it depends on, the person. It's just so personal. I should meditate more. I've done it before and I really liked it. It worked, but I don't do it. Oh, thank you, sweet Connie Joe. I think Andy was all their drug dealers. Possible. Oh my God, 18 years. Wow, that's awesome, Patty. Congratulations. I didn't see Pink Dahlia's comment. Where did it go? Oh. Candace knew that for some reason. Agree, Vanessa. Hermit when not at work. Yeah. I'm sorry, but great grandpa kind of. You guys are funny with that. Okay, let me look and find this quote really fast. I like to read all your comments, but when has the story changed? Oh, I don't know. You must be at a different part than I'm at. That we're at now. So, oh, Granny's watching. Hey. I hadn't seen you in here. Where are you at? On my phone. Granny, I'm trying to find you with my phone. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. There you are. Okay. Times when I can go into a crowd comfortably and other times no way. And yes, I'm on anxiety meds. Yeah, some people, it might improve your life, like I said, and you don't abuse it. For me, I could never be prescribed something like that. I know it. I've tried. Hello, Melissa Jade. How are you? I'm in North Carolina. Are you still at the Outer Banks? No, I came back to West Virginia yesterday. Is Granny's watching your sister? No, she's just my friend. Okay. Why are you laughing, Woofy? You said it was on TBI website. Maybe I should just do that. Foul play and consideration. Ooh, this is a video of Amber's. Yay, let's do that. Hold on. Yeah, if you guys are not subscribed to Amber, her channel's in the description box.
Many of you have seen this.
We'll watch this video together and see if this is that art. If she mentions the article we're looking for. Amber, ATS News, has an awesome channel and covers very similar cases that I cover, but also Kurt Cobain and some other things that some different things. But you guys should definitely check her out. And let me put her back in, and we'll watch it.
Post going around by Nick Perez from NC5. It says, hard to believe it's been 6 months now and nothing. The Amber Alert remains in effect for missing 5-year-old Summer Wells. No one is forgetting her, and I will continue to post updates. Summer disappearance this past summer, June 15th, from her home in Hawkins County, Tennessee. Despite massive search efforts, authorities have no trace of the little girl. Could Summer have just wandered off into the woods or something happened? Possibly. But children rarely vanish on their own without a trace. Sources close to the investigation have told me much of the focus is now on the possibility of foul play.
Okay, so this isn't the article, but still, let's watch and see.
Unfortunately, and to the frustration of authorities, there are no new leads to report. None. The case remains open. No one is giving up. And the post continues for anyone who wants to go see the update from Nick Perez News from Channel 5. A lot of people noticed.
Yeah, definitely go check Amber's channel. So what I did was a search for her and foul play, but we'll keep going and see. True crime, rocket science. Crime Online. Authorities have not ruled out foul play, but have not named any suspects or person of interest. Let's see if we can find like an official something from TBI. Like I said, I'm going to put together a video with all of the police updates from start to finish to see how things have changed. And because I don't know, I have not seen it that quickly. It's going to take me some time to kind of put that together. What about Twitter? Okay. I don't know how often they post. I bet they post a lot. Yeah. Shoot. Let me do this. Then, let's see. Oh my gosh. Leslie Earhart. There have been numerous reported sightings. All have been checked out. In the event we have confirmed sighting of Summer, the public will certainly be notified. Latest. I don't know, you guys. Okay. Okay. This is the December. Very real possibility she wandered off. Let's read this. How am I going to find all of their statements and put them in order? That's going to be a little bit hard, but I really want to do it just because I'm very curious myself of how it's changed and evolved. In a video on Twitter, TBI Public Information Officer Leslie Earhart said the unsolved case is weighing heavily on investigators. Investigators have executed numerous search warrants collecting all potential evidence. We've spoken with anyone and everyone associated with the Wells family, in some cases more than once. Is this the video?
Active as the search continues.
Today on Twitter, the TBI said they're continuing to follow every lead. They said the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office will not stop working until they have answers about what happened to Summer. And the TBI reiterated there's no evidence that Summer had been abducted. They're continuing to explore all the possibilities.
Okay.
At this time, there is no evidence that she was abducted. However, all avenues continue to be explored, including foul play and the very real possibility that she wandered off and became lost in the mountainous and rough terrain surrounding her home.
So, did you guys hear that?
And there,
she said, now we know for sure, in December, middle of December, they said they are still looking at every possibility, including foul play. Not that foul play has been eliminated, but also the possibility that she wandered off. So, at this time, there is no evidence she was abducted. However, all avenues continue to be explored, including foul play and the very real possibility that she wandered off and became lost in the mountainous, rough terrain surrounding her home. No, because wouldn't she have been found by now if she was just wandered off and got lost? To me, I don't know, but interesting, you guys. Let's see. So I have to play catch up. Crazy mama. It's crazy because if you don't watch closely, things evolve like so fast. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I so appreciate that. Where did that comment go? The boy with the thorn in his side. Yeah, I totally see why you would feel that way. I am going to continue to cover her case till the end, but I'll cover other cases as well. I have 2 videos. The next 2 will be on different cases for sure. And then the next one will probably be the rest of Hunter's interview. But yeah, a lot of channels do cover it, and it's kind of like with the Watts case. It got like that too. My advice would be, though, if you're personally sick of the case, I probably would not go to videos that are titled Summer Wells Disappearance or whatever. Just stick to the other videos that are titled with other cases that you may be interested in. We should ask Jody Sue about the Amish. No way she wandered off and still not found. I know, that's what I'm thinking. You'd think they would have found her by now. What happened to Serenity? That's one that's one of the two that I really am wanting to do. And then I'm doing a video on Barry Morphew's cousin who spoke out and wrote an article and stuff. That's pretty interesting. And I just want to talk about that. And then the Serenity case, I'm really interested in that. I have to learn more. I don't know that much about it, but what I do know has really piqued my interest. I'm in Pennsylvania, never seen or heard of summer on my local news. Yep, exactly. You are hurting me, cat. Hey, little bit. I don't know. I don't think a wild animal could have gotten her. Because without evidence, I mean, I do believe that there would have been something left behind. It's kind of like with Suzanne and that wildcat theory. Like, there's absolutely no way that there wouldn't be something left behind. That's why we keep up with it. Absolutely. There's a lot of us who are very interested in it. I am. And I'm not stopping. I'm just not. Yeah, Serenity was just found. And I know she was found in the woods, right? And her mom was arrested, but I have to look into it some more. Thank you, Brittany. I so appreciate that. Thank you. Barry Morphew's cousin. Yes, I'm going to do a video. I actually shared the article already, but I wanted to like go over the article with you guys and just chat about the case, see what your thoughts are as far as it's coming up and what do you think will happen. I'm honestly really worried about it. I don't know that. I just don't know. But yeah, we should continue discussing it until this baby girl is found safely. Absolutely. Thank you, Melissa. Hey, Caddy, Texas girl. Tired of discussing a missing child? Yeah. Scream cover up. I don't know. I really do. You have friends in Tennessee who have never heard of her. That's crazy. I do believe the story about the scream. I don't know. And I don't know that means it was summer. Yeah, I think I shared it. Hold on. Let me double check on my community page because I'm about to get off here. Let's see. No, I didn't. I thought I did, but I will if you want me to. Let's see. Or that sucks because I thought that I saved it somewhere. Oh, I know where I put it. Okay, I know where I saved it. I saved it in this folder where I save stuff for my videos, a messenger group. And after the live, I'll get it and I'll share it in the community post. And then I'll share, just write in it that I'm going to do an upcoming live on it. And then you'll see that that's what it is. But when I share it, I don't think it's going to give you like a picture of the article and stuff. It'll just look like a link. So I'll just write that it's about Barry Morphew. And I know that person said, you're not adding anything new. That's not true. I know I'm adding something new because I'm doing all of my own research myself. Looking into all the people, looking for their charges, their backgrounds, the local offenders in the area, so many things that I have not seen done. And at least the way I'm doing it in my own way. So whatever. People are rude. Like, if you share like a newspaper, a news article or whatever, it'll share like a picture of an essay paper. it'll share like a picture of it. And so you can see what it is. The link you're going to click is going to be like a preview. Remember, I took that medicated nerd trip at the beginning of my stream. I think it's starting to work. I better get off here. But anyways, yeah, I love you guys, and I so appreciate you hanging out with me. It's been fun. We will watch the interview with Hunter after those next two videos I do, and then maybe we could watch the recent interview with Allie and see how her story compares to today, what she said today. Oh, thank you, Pitbull Mama. I so appreciate that. I know it doesn't matter. They're going to have rude people, but it's hard. Like, I never realized until I started YouTube, you have to learn how to take criticism. You just do. And sometimes it's hard, even when it's constructive. But it's a good thing to learn how to take it, but it's just a process. Sometimes it's easier than other times. Oh, thank you, JH. I so appreciate that. That's really sweet. I love you guys that have like different theories than I do. I think that we challenge each other and it's just fun. But okay, I love you guys. Thank you to all my wonderful mods. You guys are the best on YouTube, and my chat is the best on YouTube. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Because I missed you not going live for 2 days. So I'm going live tomorrow. But okay, have a good night and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.